Hello Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. We are going to do a tarot reading for you about love, dating, and romance. Please come into the reading with an open heart and an open mind, a desire to learn something and better yourself. If the messages that come through don't resonate for you, that is completely fine. Feel free to push them aside. You may want to revisit them at a later date. You are accountable and responsible for all your own actions and decisions. That being said, let's get you some helpful, insightful messages for those curious and looking to find out about love. Starting with the Lover's card. Cool. I'm going to pull a few more here. For Sagittarius, messages for their best and highest good. Sagittarius, Wheel of Fortune right in the middle of your spread. Knight of Wands. What's up, Sagittarius? This looks good. Finally, I feel like my last one was heavy for you guys. Let's see. It looks like the energy is shifting for you. It's getting better, which is always what the Wheel of Fortune says. Things are changing. The times, they are a-changing. All right. Let's see here. So I'm going to start in the middle here. 1 foot in water, 1 foot on land. So balance and moderation, that's what temperance means, right? That is a card of Sagittarius, so it's possible that there could be, in fact, you have 2 cards of Sagittarius. Actually, you have 3 cards of Sagittarius. The Knight of Wands can just indicate fire energy of any kind, which every zodiac sign has within them, right? We all have fire in our chart. We all have water in our chart. We all have air in our chart. But with this, you have the 3 major cards that I associate the most with Sagittarius. So you might be dealing with another one. Or you might just be really self-focused, you know, when you come across this reading. There's no specific timestamp to this reading. I'm just doing generals. Yeah, but it could be you're doing a lot of work on yourself, a lot of healing. Some of you may actually come into some money, in which case you're going on some sort of fun adventure. It doesn't have to be long distance travel. I mean, for some of you, you may end up purchasing a big ticket item, especially a new car. Some of you may be due for a new car, or I'm sort of getting the idea of like treating yourself to something nice. You may also connect with a person who does that for you as well. It's almost like this person wants to shower you with love and energy and attention. And not that people need to show their love by, you know, buying gifts, but I just have to be honest, I do see that in the cards in terms of this person wanting to, you know, to give you everything you want as much as they can. So, I mean, careful with that. You know, you don't want to develop some sort of expectation where, again, someone has to buy your affection. But for some of you, I mean, you know, I'm just going to say it feels like, you know, you're into that in terms of like you like the attention and you like that this person picks up on the details of, you know, noticing things you say or talking about things that you want or things that you like. This person seems to be showing up and really trying to get your attention in a big way. For some of you, it might be a little bit over the top. It might feel like this person is trying too hard. But I mean, I think they have good intentions. Let's see where this is going. I don't know if this is new or this is someone you're currently already with. Let's see. This does feel like the starting of a brand new chapter with the Fool energy. And the Tower to the Wheel of Fortune is like an unexpected turn of good luck. I like that very much. And then, yeah, moving forward in some sort of relationship where there's a lot of passion and there's a lot of chemistry. So far, this looks like really good, Sagittarius. So the Fool to Temperance. There could be some connection where it's sort of like opposites attract. It may involve a water sign or an earth sign. It doesn't have to. Again, another Sagittarius perhaps as well. But yeah, they treat you like a queen or they treat you like a king. And they're also very protective of you too. There might be some Scorpio energy coming through here. And yeah, I mean, there's a proposal to do something big. I don't know if it's go on like a really expensive, all-inclusive vacation or if it's to move in together or get engaged. The Lovers to the Queen of Pentacles to the Death card. Because of the other cards here in your spread, I like the Death card here. I think it's about major turning points and transitions into some sort of relationship. Again, it's a card of Scorpio, so it's, and especially with this Lover's card, there's something very protective about it and a little bit, I'm hearing the word controlling, which I obviously don't love that word in terms of a relationship, but that Scorpio of energy, like I want to lock it down and feel like I have a pulse on my person and I know what's up in this relationship. This person wants sort of clarity of what you're thinking and where this is headed because they seem to be proposing something big with the Queen of Pentacles. It's earth energy, so it's there to last. It's going to stick around for a while. Let's see. Some of you may feel like yeah, okay. The more I look into this, it's not terrible, but you may feel like sometimes your person is a little bit too clingy or really wants to have tabs on you, and so there might be a point in this relationship where you feel like you do need to have a discussion about, like, we can be together and not like be together all the time. Like, there's a need to have some personal freedom and the ability to, go off and do your own thing every now and then, and not constantly feel like your person's checking in with you or keeping tabs on you, or, having apps on the phone to like track your location. Like, that might be a little bit obsessive, right? Just putting it out there. There may be a Gemini who wants to move forward with you, but I actually get the feeling that this is a Gemini from your past, or possibly, I'm going to say an earth sign or another Sagittarius as well. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For those who are currently with a partner, there might be something that comes back from the past, like a person who's trying to make a proposal, or wanting to hang out with you or connect again on a romantic level. But some of you seem to already be sort of attached to someone else at this point in time. Or I don't know. I don't know if I love the vibe here. I'm sort of getting this idea that something comes back from your past, and the universe is sort of, I don't want to say warning you. That sounds too ominous. But there's definitely sort of this, I'm feeling like this, there might be a little bit of a red flag here. So let's dig deeper into that. What is the intentions for this person of the past? What are the intentions of the person here? The Empress. Okay, so they want your attention, for sure. Anything else? They may put you on a pedestal. They may look at you as I don't know if this is an ex-lover or an ex-relationship, but it's almost like they look at you as the one that got away, and so they very much sort of put on a pedestal the relationship, and they want like a second go around with you. This could be a inverse reading as well. Like, this could be for the cross watchers who are coming in asking about their Sagittarius as well. The Ten of Wands. But yeah, something is burdensome here, or something is heavy. I was going to say, I feel like this is way more complicated than just like, yeah, you hear from someone of the past and it's great. Like, I can tell by the way this card is situated that there's a little bit of like, oh boy, it's almost like this is a little scary. I don't know. And I don't know if scary is the right term, but you definitely seemed a little bit taken aback by it, and definitely proceeding with caution. And it might be because you're already linked with someone and you don't want to interfering with that. For some of you too, this could even translate as like a job offer from the past comes back. But again, you're very just like, I'm getting this metaphor of the idea of like almost like touching a flame or a candle and coming close enough to it where you immediately like pull back and you're like, oh, that was too close. That was too hot. That got too real too fast. And for some of you, it might be something that starts off innocent, like you meet up, maybe it's just a friend, but then it's almost like for some of you, if it's not someone you've dated in the past, it's someone who's been in and out of your life as like a friendship, but they suddenly reveal to you that they've had feelings and have had like long harbored these sort of romantic feelings for you. And that's sort of this like, whoa, I was not expecting that. There's like this like knee-jerk reaction or gut impulse to pull away very quickly. Yes, it is. It's definitely something that is familiar in a sense. That's not something brand new. Very interesting. I'm getting strong Capricorn energy and probably Virgo, Cancer, Taurus maybe. It could be a Libra. I'm not getting that as much. You might already be with a Libra for some of you. You might already be with a Libra or an Aries or a Sagittarius, an Aquarius. So if this is someone trying to come in on what is already a strong connection, I don't think you're going to pay it much mind. You may entertain it for a second on a very platonic, like, yeah, sure, let's hang out and catch up. But when you start to understand that this person has like romantic feelings, almost like this, with death energy, it could be kind of this hidden agenda and something that sort of shakes you psychologically when they reveal feelings for you, Sagittarius. You may be like, oh, damn, okay, I did not see that coming. Yeah, that's like a whole separate storyline. Then I see something that's also very lovely and fresh And again, something that it feels like a really strong partnership. Again, that's the storyline where someone's trying really hard. They may come off a little bit too strong, but I think in time, if you have that conversation of like, hey, like tone it down a little bit, like you don't have to be on all the time, there is the potential for that to turn into something long-term and committed, and marriage, babies, moving in together, if that's something you desire. Of course not, that's not what all of you want, and that's fine, but there's the potential for major shifts and changes in a positive direction. But there is an element of surprise here with Judgment, Death, and the Tower card. What is surrounding it, I want to underscore. You have very strong cards. The Six of Swords is all about positive strides forward and moving from conflict or chaos or confusion or challenges, feeling like, okay, we're through the worst of it. Like we can exhale a little bit, like we've made progress. We're moving away from some sort of challenge that was, maybe a difficult chapter. But with that, it's like, again, you can exhale. That's a very peaceful card. Sometimes it's a card of feeling just more balanced, or being able to sort of not live inside your head and come back into your body. It's strides and positive movement forward. And you have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, that's what I mean. So male or female, it doesn't matter. I feel like there's two potential suitors here. So for some of you too, who are just like kind of single or casually dating, you may have two proposals at once. To someone may ask you out, or want to romance you and charm you. There's something kind of interesting here about like loving the drama of it, or this anticipation of you can't wait to see what unfolds, because it feels like you guys are definitely being I'm hearing a word like beckoned or summoned, or people want your attention desperately too. Some of you may get like very sexual texts, and I don't know, people may be sending you just very aggressively sexual texts or nude pics and stuff like that. And again, it's not for all of you, but some of you, it's just like you feel like you're in the perfect position because you hold the power in this position to be like, all right, which one am I going to choose? Am I going to go with the Scorpio? Am I going to go with the Virgo, the Cancer, the Gemini? Like, you have options. There's a lot of signs showing up here. I feel like Netflix and chill is going to be big, which I know that's like, well, duh, isn't that what people do nowadays? But yeah, that's something that I don't know. You may be feeling people out and like inviting them over to like, have dinner and like watch some shows and whatever. But it's like you also have ulterior motives, and like, it's going to develop into something like sexual. Like you definitely, it's like what is that expression? It's like the wheels are turning. I see this sort of as like, just like stirring your spoon in the tea, just having this sort of like inner knowing of like, I know exactly what's going to go down. Like they're falling into your trap, so to say. But I mean that in a very harmless kind of like romantic thing. That could also be, again, your person too from the past. For those who are single and you don't have new options, but there is someone from your past, or like a friendship that's kind of like you're hanging out a lot and you're sort of catching the vibe that it might be romantic. That's also your person plotting like, Sagittarius will be mine. Especially your water sign. My goodness. And then the Two of Cups. So not impossible for all of you. I don't do fear-based readings. It's not about like, yeah, I see something, so run. Like it looks scary or sketch or dangerous. Some of you, there's definitely some hesitations. It's not all sunshine and rainbows with with the thing from the past. It's more complicated because of the Lovers card and the Ten of Wands. That's why I'm saying that. Death says, if this person's going to come back, they better come correct, right? There better be changed behavior if that was an issue in the past. It's transformative energy. So the way they present needs to be in a new way. If they're coming back the exact same person, unchanged, still, not committed and playing the field, but also flirting with you, then like, that's not going to work, right? If you're looking for committed partnership, which the Queen of Pentacles is. So someone in this relationship is looking for commitment. There could be a brand new water sign that comes into your life, a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. There's something very cute about when you guys are together, like you can almost read each other's mind. There's a lot of like smirking. I'm seeing people like at a dinner table, like you go out to dinner or something, and like there's a lot of like smirking back and forth, because it's like you know what each other's thinking. You can you have a pulse on that other person, and vice versa. So it's like you can almost have conversations without speaking. Like I don't know, you'll be in a restaurant and you'll hear something kind of funny at the next table and you guys will just look at each other and like you'll know, like you'll have that same memory or that same thing that comes across your mind. And there's a lot of like smirking and giggling and it feels very warm and fun and adorable. I actually really like that. So of course it doesn't have to be a water sign, but for those who are completely single, not looking to take anyone from back from the past, this looks really cute. This looks like a strong connection that's coming in for you. Anything else? This card's kind of sticking out. I'm intrigued. And last message. So healing. All right. So some of you may be taking some time to heal. Some of you may feel like some of you may get triggered if a person from the past does message you. It may sort of, I'm hearing words like spun out or cycle back into things that didn't work out or things that you thought you had healed from that you're realizing, oh dear, I'm still not quite where I thought I was. That's completely normal and natural. Healing is not a linear process. Sometimes there are things that pop up that make us realize, oh, we still have a little bit of more work to do. So if that's the case, I see you recognizing that very soon. And so I would encourage you, rather than getting depressed, like, oh, I thought I had made progress. I thought, I had beat this spell of depression or this anxiety I have about dating or whatever. Hang in there. The fact that you're recognizing that it's still a trigger is half the battle. So, I shouldn't say don't. I don't like to tell you what to do, but try your best not to do that thing where, I'm just going to stay in bed all day and cry because that's fine if you need to take a day to do that, but then take active strides, be a good advocate for yourself to seek help and healing where you need it in external sources, right? You don't have to do it all alone. I think that's important. Some of you may also be saying, or the cards may also be saying for some of you, you may just catch like a cold or a flu or be feeling like under the weather, have some sort of, I think, short-term illness with these two cards where you're stuck in bed and maybe you can't see your person as much. I don't predict scary things, right? That's not ever what I mean to do. But there might be a situation where you do really want to go hang out with your person, but you're feeling like, you can't because of germs or, you don't want to spread what you have. And so there could be like this, but actually, I feel like it actually opens the door for you guys to connect in a different, I'm hearing intimate, but that's interesting, like a different way. It's almost like doing online dating. Even if you're already with your person, it's like you decide to have like Skype dates or Zoom dates or coffee dates or, maybe this person like brings you a care package and they leave it outside your door. And like, I even see some cute, almost like this is like this little homage to like Romeo and Juliet. I almost see like this little thing where it's like you're looking down at your window and like they're outside and like, or what is that movie where they do like the postcards or the, I'm losing my words. I think it's a lot like Love or Love Actually, or someone is holding up like big posters and like they scroll through them and like they break them out and like they have these really cute, adorable messages on it. And like, that's what I mean. Like there's something very just like whimsical and kind of cozy and delicious about like some new connection where this person is really pulling out all the stops. Very romantic, maybe a little bit traditional and old school, but not in a way that's off-putting. It's just like they really know how to show up in a relationship and make you feel special and loved and important. So even if you are sick in bed, like this person will walk to the end of the earth to make sure that like they're supporting you and making you feel better. They may send you funny jokes or funny gifts or, do like an Amazon order that comes to your house so that you can have some goodies, or I don't know, it's something really cute like that. I like that very much. All right, Sagittarius, that's what I got for you. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you very soon for more tarot. Bye, guys.